All right. On the next page, instead of given a table, what we have are 3 word problems. And when we do word problems, all you really need to do is underline the numbers and the words you think are important. So to purchase a new fridge, Jeff borrowed $2,500 from his grandpa at simple interest rate of 9%. If he paid him back $3,175, then how long was the loan? All right, so simple tells me to use the simple interest formula. So FV equals PV, 1 plus IT. And then try to fill in the different letters. So future value, that's what I paid him back. So $3,175. Present value is what Jeff borrowed, $2,500. 1 plus I is the interest rate. So you come up here and see, oh, the interest is 9%, so 0.09. And then T, oh, that's how long, that's what I'm actually looking for. How long was the loan? So I don't know that, so that's T. And then I solve it accordingly, right? Which means, in this case, I have to graph the right, graph the left, and intersect. So I take out my calculator, I hit y equals, clear all this out, and I just plug it in. So I have 2500, left parenthesis, 1 plus 0.09, and then x in parenthesis. And for y2, I put the 3,175. I'm going to make a window, and now for my window, I have to think about what I'm trying to solve for. So I'm trying to solve for the letter T, which is time. So I think starting at 0 is fine, and maybe I'll do it in 5 years. I expect to pay back my grandfather within 5 years. And to see if I actually did, you hit zoom, go down to zoom fit, hit enter, and there's the graph on the right. It's actually a line. Oh, and there's the 3,175, and yes, it crosses on the page. Let's draw the picture. I went from 0 to 5, and we can do intersect. So second, trace, intersect, 1, 2, 3, and out pops the answer. T is equal to 3 years. Right, let's look at the next problem. So number 5. Sarah put $2,500 into an account that compounds interest semi-annually at 6%. How long will it take for Sarah's money to triple? Right, so keyword, compounds interest. Right, so compounds means use the compound interest formula. So for this one, I have future value equals present value times 1 plus I over n to the nt, and just plug in. All right, so future value. All right, well, I don't know the future value it looks like for right now, so maybe I'll just keep it like as FV and move on. Present value, I know that's at $2,500. Okay, so I know that. 1 plus I is the interest rate. Oh, there's a 6%, so that's 0.06. N semi-annually, so N is 2. That's a 2. And then T I have to find. And so now here, if you look closely, it says how long will it take to find for Sarah's money to triple. So how long means you're actually looking for T, so you don't know it. That means somehow we should be able to figure out what FV is. And that's where this word triple comes in. Right, how long will it take for Sarah's money to triple? Well, it starts out at 2,500. Triple that would be what? Well, take 2,500 times 3, and so the future value is 7,500, right? 2,500 plus 2,500 is 5,000. Add another 2,500 and you get 7,500. So that's supposed to be equal to 2,500. 1 plus 0.06 over 2 to the 2t. And now we want to solve for t. So again, we're going to graph the right, graph the left, and intersect. So hit y equals, clear all this stuff out, and then plug in. So I have 2,500, left parenthesis, 1 plus 0.06 divided by 2, right parenthesis, then raise 2, and then make sure you put parentheses up here. So left parenthesis, 2 times x, right parenthesis. And then hit enter, and for y2 I put $7,500. And so on this one, I need to make my window. So I hit the window button, and now my letter I'm looking for is T, which is time, which is in years. So 0 to 5, okay, that's fine. Let's try 0 to 5 years. So we hit zoom, zoom fit, and see what happens. Oh, and there's an error. Right, when there is an error, go down and hit go to. Right, and it'll show you where your error occurred. So when I put this in, it looks like I hit a decimal twice, so I can just delete it, and then I go back to zoom, go to zoom fit, and if I corrected the error correctly, it'll graph, and now it's graphing for me. All right, so here's the formula. It's slowly going up. This is actually an exponential function. Oh, but the 7,500 is way up here, so it doesn't intersect on the screen, so I need to make my window bigger. Let's go up to, instead of 5 years, let's do like 20 years. And zoom fit it. And so there's the formula. And again, it's actually an exponential function. It's going up, 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 up. And there it goes across the page. Right, so I hit second, trace, go down to intersect, hit enter 3 times, and if it intersected on the page, which it did, you'll find your answer. So for this one, you can draw your picture. Looks something like this. And then I did intersect. Show some work. And my output, my input, T, is about 18.58 years, and it says round to the nearest year, so T is approximately 19 years. All right, finally, the last question on this assignment, number 6, and you can almost guess what it's going to be, right? The first one was a simple interest, then came compound, now I'll have continuous interest, and so we can read it though. Lenny lent his uncle $52,000 at 3%, compounded continuously. His uncle finally paid him back $94,680. How long did it take for his uncle to pay him back? So I know it's a continuous interest formula because it says compounded continuously. So I take FV equal to PV, e to the IT, and try to fill in the blanks. The future value is how much the uncle paid Lenny back, so that's $94,680. The present value is how much was borrowed, so $52,000. And then e to the interest rate is 3%, so 0.03. And then, of course, t is what we're looking for. So again, we come to our calculator. Let's clear all this out. So hit y equals, clear that, and plug it in. So I have 52,000. Hit second ln to pull up the e to the button. 0.03 with an x in parentheses, hit enter, and I have 94,680 in for y2. And so graph the right, graph the left, and intersect. And then for my window, I have to think about this one. So I went from 0 to 20. Maybe it's 0 to 10, I think. And let's try it. So then I hit 0 to 10 years, so zoom fit, and let's see what happens. So again, that's actually an exponential function there, but the 94,680 is way up there at the top, so it didn't intersect on the page, so I had to make my window bigger. Let's go to 30 this time for 30 years and do this, and this one should work. So here's my exponential function. There's the 94,680. I'm simply going to intersect these two graphs and hit enter, 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 and out pops my answer. So t, and again, I can round to the nearest year, so t is approximately 20 years.